Welcome back to Good Morning Live. Dr. K joining me this morning from All Valley Animal Care Center, talking about rabies vaccines. And Dr. K, the most important thing, I guess, to take into account here is that rabies vaccines are required by state law, right?
Correct. And so most people don't know that. And actually if you live in the city limits like Caldwell, Nampa, those type of places, they're required to have a dog license. And in order to have a dog license, you have to have your dog has to have rabies vaccination. And so that's why it's important to get your dog vaccinated for rabies, or cat also. But the age is they have to be 3 months or older.
Okay. And is this a one-time thing? You have to do this every year? How does that work?
Well, it's kind of tricky. When they're 3 months or older, you give the first rabies vaccination, and it's good for a year.
Okay.
And if you vaccinate it within that year, the next one's good for 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. But if you miss it by even just a little bit, then it's going to be 1 year again. And it's a timing thing. It's an issue with the manufacturers, and that's the way the protocol has been set up for them. And so some veterinarians are a little laxer on that, but the problem is it's a public health issue, and so if you don't follow those guidelines and your dog bites somebody, and you could be in the world of hurt for that.
Right. You're talking legal ramifications. Correct. As well as possibly your pet going bye-bye. When it comes to this, if it's required by law, is it super expensive? I mean, people need to know these things.
Oh, no. Right? I think you can get various things for like the vaccination clinics. You can get them done for like $17 or $15 or $10. So it's nothing really cost that much, and it protects your pet, but it probably protects you more than anything, because if your pet bites somebody or bites another dog or cat, that's the first thing they will ask you. I will guarantee it, because we fill those questions every week, because there's always a dog biting another dog or biting something. Especially this time of year where people are starting to walk their pets more and they're getting in contact with people and other pets more. You're going to have confrontations, and no matter what, things just happen when dogs get together, just the way it is, and it's a good thing to happen. We see it this last couple months. We've seen something like every week or multiple times a week, some sort of altercation between their dog and something or another. Okay,
and as far as cats are concerned, does that come into play here at all, or no?
Well, I don't think it's required by the state of Idaho, because they're not really licensed. They're kind of, they should have one, because they're probably more likely to come in contact with an animal with rabies than a dog is probably.
So better safe than sorry.
Correct.
All right, thank you, Dr. K. We're going to start taking questions from you at home. If you have questions for Dr. K, you can email us at news@KIVI-TV.com. We'll also post a link so you can ask us questions on our Facebook page. Just search for Good Morning Live.